The duet that turned into a fatal attraction. A black female named Sandra Street lost her long-term man friend when she was 57 years old, so she decided to join TikTok to fill the empty space in her life. She didn't know that she would meet a 63-year-old black man named Kendrick Ward and begin a two-way fatal attraction romance after doing one TikTok duet. The silence in Sandra Street's house was the loudest thing she'd ever heard. At 57, after 30 years with her man, the quiet was a constant, unwelcome guest. Her niece, full of youthful certainty, had suggested TikTok. "Auntie," she'd said, "you just need a distraction." A distraction felt like a flimsy bandage for a gaping wound, but the silence was winning. So Sandra downloaded the app. At first, it was just noise, dancing teenagers, and silly challenges. But then, Sandra found her corner of TikTok. Women her age sharing recipes, book reviews, and stories. One evening, she stumbled upon a video of a man with salt and pepper hair and a smile that reached his eyes. He was reciting poetry, his voice a low, soothing rumble. His name was Kendrick Ward. Kendrick posted a video asking a simple question: "What song makes you feel truly seen?" For the first time, Sandra felt a pull to do more than just watch. She hit the duet button. On her side of the screen, she simply looked into the camera as her chosen song played, a single tear tracing a path down her cheek. The vulnerability was terrifying and exhilarating. The duet went viral overnight. Thousands of comments poured in, but only one mattered. A private message from Kendrick Ward himself. "Your eyes tell a beautiful, heartbreaking story," it read. "I'd like to hear it sometime." Their messages quickly turned into hours-long phone calls, weaving a web of intimacy that felt both magical and dangerously fast. Their first date was at a quiet jazz club. Kendrick, at 63, was even more handsome in person. He held her hand, listened with an unnerving intensity, and made her feel like the only woman in the world. But when a waiter paid her a compliment, Sandra saw a flicker in Kendrick's eyes, a brief, possessive storm that vanished as quickly as it appeared. The romance was a whirlwind. Kendrick showered her with gifts, affection, and constant attention. He filled the silence in her house with his laughter and his presence. The empty space in her life was suddenly, overwhelmingly full. It was everything she had been missing, a perfect fantasy. The fantasy began to crack. "Who is this man commenting on your video?" Kendrick asked one night, his tone casual, but his eyes hard. He started questioning her friendships and disliking any attention she received online. The duet that had brought them together was now a source of his suspicion. Sandra tried to reassure him, but his jealousy was a fire that fed on itself. He started showing up at her house unannounced, just to make sure you're okay. The constant attention that once felt loving now felt like surveillance. The beautiful web of intimacy had become a cage. She told him she needed space. The charm vanished, replaced by a chilling coldness. "Space? There is no space for us, Sandra," Kendrick said, his voice dangerously low. "I found you. You're mine. A connection like ours, it's a two-way street, but it only has one destination." That night, Sandra sat in the dark, the silence of her house returning, but now it was filled with a new, terrifying presence. A notification lit up her phone. It was a TikTok from Kendrick. It wasn't a poem. It was a video of her house, filmed from the street outside, with a caption that read, "Waiting for my love." The duet was over, but the fatal attraction had just begun.